In this video I'm going to explain to you about some different options that occur when placing components in place. In this example I'm going to be looking at the lighting. What we're going to do is we're going to place a couple of lights in this room here, and I'm going to show you what can happen and what you need to just check on when you're putting these items in. This can apply to plumbing or mechanical or electrical. So let's place some light fittings in place. So I'm going to choose a light fitting, and we've got a lamp, wall lamp here that we wish to place over on this side here. Now if we put this in place, you can see it there, but as I've shown you in a different video, ways of looking at it from a section view and positioning it because it was out of alignment, what you need to be aware of, and it's always worth double checking on it, is the actual reference plane that these items are referencing. So in this instance, when we highlight it and we can look in the properties box, we can see that it's actually referencing the roof, and that it's at an elevation of minus 2450 from the roof level. So if we go up here in this and measure up from the roof down, we're at 2450 to where the reference plane is on the luminaire here. So let's measure that again from here, 2450. So that's what it's actually referencing on. It's referencing this level here and then down. Now in most cases, depending on your luminaire that you get from the manufacturer or one that you've created, it all depends on where it's referencing from, whether it be from the ceiling or from the floor. Now this particular luminaire, if we look in here, the correct method for this particular luminaire is actually referencing from the floor. So our level is level 2, and you can see that it's at a height of 1200, which is the correct height that we want for this particular luminaire on this wall here. So when placing lights in, it's a good idea to get the schedule level that you want to work from, and then the height. So in this instance we want a 1200 off the floor, so we want to choose the floor, and then we want it at 1200 off the floor. If you're referencing from the ceiling, we'll choose the ceiling level and then reference down from that ceiling. Another area I just wanted to quickly explain to you is when you're placing items on the ceilings. So if we choose a luminaire that goes on the ceiling, such as this one, and we're going to place that on a face because we don't want it on vertical, and we place that here. Always double check when you're putting your luminaires in place by looking at a section, unless you've already got them open. And as we can see here, there's our ceiling, but the luminaire, even though it's a suspended pendant luminaire, it's actually put it in upside down. So all we need to do is use these flip over to change the work plane. And then to go ahead and change the properties of this, such as the length of drop, we'll just go into edit type and find drop from ceiling and change that to a level that we want it to be at. And then we have a correct height luminaire. If we look back in our plan view, it's still in position here. You don't really notice it from here.